Hello everyone, Mr. Schultz here. Make sure you write your first and last name up here as we talk about Integrated 1's 9.1 measures of center. So measures of center. We already discussed this with the intro. First, we have to remember that measures of center or central tendency can have different ways of finding the average. The 3 M's is the most common measure of center. We talk about the mean, we talk about the mode, and we talk about the median. Now, we've already covered this, so why don't we do a quick little recap of it? Go ahead and try to do this on your own. I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to put up the results. All right, in 3, 2, 1. The first one I want you to do is going to be mode. So let's write down mode. Once again, we're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. All right, the mode is going to be 3 because there's 2 of them, and all the other numbers are just 1. Now, next up, I want you to find the mean. In 3, 2, 1. All right, so the mean, we're going to add them up. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 21, 32, 35. So the sum will equal 35. After we figure out how much in total it is, then we divide by the total number of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 35 divided by 7 equals 5. So the mean is going to be 5. All right, now let's figure out what the median is. Now I'm going to give you about 5 seconds. Go ahead and pause the video, and I want you to try to figure it out in 3, 2, 1. All right, so first thing we have to do is we have to put it in order. So we have 1, 1, 2 3s, a 4, a 5, an 8, and 11. So what I like to do is I like to put a little dot, because if I start crossing it off, I can't really read it that well. So I put a little dot. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take 1 and 1, I'm going to take 1 and 1, I'm going to take another 1 and 1, and it looks like my median is the number 4. So these all help us describe the differences of the measures of center. They each have a certain aspect to it. So here we go. So one step up from the central tendencies are percentiles. So let's write that in. Percentiles. Now there's a couple rules. Now let's hold up for a second. All right. So the general rules of the percentiles are going to be the following. 1. Percentiles are going to rank from the bottom. So always from the bottom to the top. So if you're at the 40%, you're going to go from the bottom and go up 40%. And so you're going to be above 40%. All right. Next general rule. The next rule is going to be there is no 0 percentile. The lowest score you can have is going to be the first percentile. Finally, there is no 100 percentile. The highest score is going to be 99th percentile. So pretty much like you're going to be, if you're at the very, very top, you're going to be 99%. Can't get to 100. Too bad. Highest percentile is 99. Now there's also some steps. So let's write them down. So the first thing, you're going to want to order the data. Now this one's a little bit different. Instead of like your left to right, order the data from greatest to least. All right. Next, so that's step 1. So let's write a 1. Now we're going to put 2. And the next step 2, is find the number of data values less than the chosen element. So you find out where yours is that you want, that data, and then see how many are underneath it. So if there's 4 underneath it and it's out of 10, you take 4 divided by 10, and you'll be at the 0.4, but then you're going to have to multiply by 100, which is the third step. You're going to multiply the value from step 2 by 100. Basically, you're changing it from a decimal into like 40%, like percentile, percent. It's like, yeah, you're making it so that it's easier for you to understand that it's a percent. All right, well, why don't we show you an example of this? Let's go on. All right, so it literally states right here, hey, drum corps. The table shows the corps that competed in the Drum Corps International World Championship World Class Finals in 2015. So it says, hey, the Cavaliers scored at the blank percentile. The blank scored at the 75th percentile. Okay, well, what we have to do is we have to put them in order. So, we can put, we can put them in order, or we can, let's put it in order. Now we're going to put it from the order from, greatest to least. So the top score is going to be, and this is just like looking at it. It looks like the top score is going to be Blue Devils. So we're going to write down Blue Devils at 97.65. The next score we have is going to be 97.07. So Carolina Crown at 97.75. And we're just going to go down through this list. So I'm going to type it up. I'm not going to have you guys watch this for a minute while I type it up. I'm going to type it up, and then we'll go on from there. Alright guys, so I've typed it up. Now, we do a quick check to make sure, hey, did we get them all? Are they in the right order? We look at Madison Scouts was 88.75. Yeah, that's in between. We're good with that. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So the one thing is we'll get wrong with this is it's not in the right order. All right. So it says the Cavaliers scored at the blank percentile. All right. Well, go like this. And there are 3 underneath. So 3 divided by 12. Well, what's 3 divided by 12? 1/4. Okay, what's 1/4 as a percentile? Okay, it's 0.25. Oh no, we have to multiply by 25. 100 now. So this is going to be the 25th percentile. So it's 25% or 25th percentile. So now I want to know, hey, what about the 75th? Okay, well, we have to figure out what is 75% of 12. Okay, well, I know that 50%, 25% is 3. 50% would be 6. 75% would be 9 out of 12. So we go like this. We count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 75% percentile would be the blue coats. A. There we go. All right, guys. So that's it for our lesson. I hope you guys like the percentiles. We're going to go on in and enjoy the rest of our day. Make sure you complete your classwork. Bye, everybody.